Hi there, welcome to December. It's December 1st. I don't know if you're going to catch this live or if you're going to be watching the replay, but it's December 1st. And today, in your Kiss from Kristen, I want to share with you a keep it super simple tip that you can use all year long. You need to use it all year long, not just December. But I'm talking about it in December because it's holiday time. We're in the thick of it. And holidays mean that you've got all these commitments that are coming at you. People asking you, will you go to this? Will you come here? Will you do this? Can you bring this? There's just all these things that are thrown at you, and you can feel weighted down by it's like your duty to do things. Maybe you feel like you should just be doing something. But I want you to realize that you get to be the gatekeeper. You get to decide if you want to be sane or not. You get to decide what is going to fill you up with energy and the things that make you just feel like you are drained. It is sucking the life from you. Maybe it's time to say no to those things. So every week, I want to give you a keep it simple action that you can take, implement, and start seeing some changes in your health and wellness. And particularly around the holidays, people get depressed, people gain weight. And a lot of that is because you quit doing the things that make you feel good, the things that you need to do so that you feel complete. And you quit those because you've got all these other things that you feel like you should be doing. Well, what you really should be doing is taking care of yourself. So think about, I'm sure you've had that family get together where there's that person that's sitting in the corner. They're not talking to anyone. They're just kind of moping around. They don't want to be there. Everybody knows they don't want to be there. So why are we making them be there? Are they contributing anything to anybody's happiness, to anybody's enjoyment? If that's not where they want to be, if there's something else that's going to fuel them up, man, I cheer them on to go do whatever makes you happy, whatever is going to give you satisfaction. Go do that. Don't come bring the vibe of this party down. Just go do you. It's okay. And nobody is going to look back 10 years from now and say, oh, Cousin Joe didn't show up. He never shows up. He doesn't want to be a part of the family. Whatever. That's not what they're thinking about 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. You get to be the gatekeeper. You get to decide. If it's going to not make you feel alive, don't do it. Say no. And the really cool thing now, I try to always stay positive. Try to, always find the rainbow in the situation. And this last, for the last 2 years, we've been in this pandemic. And last year at our holiday time, it really wasn't socially acceptable to have big get-togethers. So maybe you didn't get invited to the charity events. Maybe you didn't have all the commitments of multiple family or friend or church get-togethers. Maybe you had a more quiet time at home for the whole holiday season. I like to think that gave me a chance to see what is important. What did I really miss doing? What do I want to make sure that I do this year because we have a little more liberty this year? What do I want to do? What am I looking back saying, thank you, pandemic, for getting me out of that situation? If there's anything like that, I definitely don't want to say yes and put that back on my plate this year. I want to realize from last year what's important that I bring into my life this season and what's important that I don't let back in. What am I going to be the gatekeeper of? And I want you to take a look at that too. I want you today to think about, what are you glad you missed last year, and what do you want to make sure you don't miss this year? And use that to guide you on what you say yes to and what you say no to. Did you know no is a complete sentence? You don't owe anyone any extra fluff, any explanation. No is no. And sometimes saying no is saying no to the things you want to say yes to. You know, if you are on a health and wellness journey and you are making a shift in the things that you eat or the things that you drink, and you have a friend party that you know it's going to be filled with foods that are tasty, but there isn't anything on that menu that fits the way that you know your body wants to eat. You know there's going to be lots of drinks flowing, but maybe that's a direction that you're choosing not to go. Is that a party that you want to put yourself in that situation? It might be saying no to some of the things that maybe an older version of you would have said yes to. So really look at what you want to let in and what you want to say no to, and give yourself permission to just say no. It's okay. You can't do everything, so make sure that you're doing the things you want to do. And like the sign says, you are the gatekeeper. Ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary? And really think about how those three statements, how that works with the commitments that you're making. So think about what you lost, what you missed out on last year, what you want to make sure you gain. And then, is there anything that you can just say no to today? Is there anything on your schedule that you've already said yes to that you're like, I was so happy not to do that last year. I dread doing it this year. Why are you doing it? You can simply say, I've looked at my schedule and this doesn't fit. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to be there. That can be your explanation. You don't have to go into that it's not because you have another physical time commitment, but it's because, well, yeah, you do. You have a physical time commitment to you. You need to fuel yourself. And if that's not going to do it, what is? That's what's most important for you. So I hope you have a great week, great holiday, great December. And I will be back next week with another Keep It Super Simple tip. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.